Hello. It's 9:35 p.m. on April the 4th of 2022. And we're looking at a little fraction of the images of various types of UFOs that are picked up in Hawaii on this very high peaks. How about that? And it's real live footage, just only some less than a day old, which is really amazing. It really is amazing. And we're going to look at this footage right here if you're just tuning in. Good evening, and can you hear me? Because I want to be able to be heard. You all really do. Yes, hello, Damachi Lomax. Yes, we're going to look at it, you all. We got to make sure we got this going. You know, we can look at this too. Let's look at this too, you all. Let's look at the various ships. Let me get this out of the way. I want to show you this. This is what so you see all of these types. We've seen these before. Look at this. I've seen these on the NASA products also. We've seen these. Look at that. These were all from this telescope in Hawaii. And look at these. These are the ones that line themselves up. Okay, in the sky they are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then we have the cylindrical shapes. Look at this. Is this not cool or what? And then look at this, you all. Come on now. These are literally, they fly across the screen on the NASA products. Okay, they do. And see, look at that. See, and these lasers. Okay. Somebody likes to dismiss this. No, you can't dismiss this, you all. This is not just like debris or anything like that. These are actual UFOs launching themselves from whencever they're coming, you all. Just look at this. These are some of the images caught at that observatory in Hawaii. It's amazing. I am impressed. I am really impressed about it if you're just tuning in. Because this is, we're going to watch the live footage, you all. I'm already getting myself a suntan. See, I don't even have to be in Hawaii, even though I lived there for around 4 years. I don't have to be there to feel the heat. The nice weather and the sunlight, you all, because I'm already getting a hot flash. I am, you all. We got to get it going. Let me shrink it down because, yeah, we're going to see it. We are. Let me shrink this down if you're all just tuning in. There's something to these lasers too. When you see the lasers up in the sky like this and they're pointing every which way, I think they're looking for certain types of UFOs that may not be too friendly. I really do. That's what I think. They may not be too friendly for them, and they probably are looking for them. Maybe, perhaps you think, you all? Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, we're going to look at it. I haven't been over to the observatory today in Hawaii. I haven't. Can you all hear me? This is great. Let me come over here to this live. Let's come over here to this screen. I want to make sure I've got this top chat. I want to make sure I've got this set to live chat. Okay, we've got this set to live. Hello there, Karen Sizemore in Kentucky. Hello, you all. You all do not want to miss this. You do not. Yeah, oh, it's pretty cloaked, all right. It's really cloaked. Hello. Thank you all for joining in. Just for the sake of it, let's come over here to this webcam taxi really fast in Hawaii. I haven't looked at seeing what it's looked at. We're going to look at some footage from there, you all. We really are. If we can get over here, if you've ever been to this webcam taxi, yeah. See, this is where you can find this particular webcam. Look at that. Look at their lasers, you all. They got the lasers going. Yes, they do. Whoa, it's pretty cloudy there right now. Look at that. So, yeah, pretty cloudy. Looked like it's been cloudy all day long. That's okay, you all. We got some good footage, though. We really do. Look at that. Have you wondered what these stars are over here on the side? Let me shrink this down, y'all. I'm really wondering what truly are these, because they're literally side by side up here at this observatory. And I'm a little perplexed about what they are. And I think this is the Venus. rising. It's not like that movie, Jupiter Rising. Okay, it's not. It's something totally different. So that's with the normal telescopes. This is the Subaru telescope in Hawaii, if you're all just tuning in. Yes, you all, guess what? I hope we're all doing good on here. Al Sanchez, honey, we can do it. We can do it now that you're here. That's right, because you're going to help do that moderating, Al. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are. So we're gonna look at the footage. This is what we're gonna look at. This is time lapse. Okay, this is time lapse, you all. It goes fast. I really have no way of slowing it down. I don't, but you can look. This is from the 3rd of April. This is a real time. It's only like a day old. This is on the top peaks. Did you see that just fly past, you all? Did you just see that fly past? It literally, right there, you all. It just flew past right there. Let's watch that again, you all, because this is literally a super fast time lapse. Somebody said, it's just a streak of light. It's just an airplane. No, honey, it's not. These are UFOs, different types of UFOs that can be seen. And if this is sped up super fast, I say this is probably 20 times the speed. What you're seeing, it's not an airplane. It's actual. They're actual UFOs shooting across the sky. I think where this observatory is right here, the CFH. This is, I think, the very highest point up there. Yeah, it's cool. It is so cool. It is awesome. It really is awesome. Because there's lots of UFOs that can be seen flying around. See, and perhaps you can slow this down, you all. Perhaps you can. Let's try to see if we can find certain. See that? That is a UFO, and it's the kind that has the ones that are literally that line themselves up one after the other. They can line themselves up to literally stretch across the breadth of the NASA products. Okay, you all. I can't stop it. I really can't. But I did have a picture of it. You can see a picture of that in this thing behind me. You can. I've got a picture of all these UFOs that flew across that screen. I probably missed some of them, but you all, that's okay. We can do it. Oopsie. I didn't catch this one, you all. That's over here to the side. There's one right here. It's a barely see it. Yeah, there's so many. If you can slow it down. Whoa, do you see that one? Going across the screen. Let's see if we can get it, you all, because I there we go, right there. Can you see it? It flew across, and I really do think they're coming out of a portal in the sky. If you're just tuning in, I think that some of these UFOs are coming out of the portal. There's like a portal, like a gateway in the sky, and they are coming straight out of it because they literally come out of nowhere. A lot of these, they don't just come up from the ground. Although the white ones do, the long white ones, like the cylindrical, they will burst through the cloud top and take off. But some of these do not. They come from somewhere else. I think from another portal is what I think they do. You can see it right here. And if we could like get this over here, we could see it even more, you all. But that's okay, you all. We can just look at this. Okay, so you can see it. There it goes, straight across the top right there, across the volcano peak. I think we saw another one right there. Right there, you see that? It's a UFO too. See, if you have the ability, you can screenshot this and you can see it. Even if you have a cell phone, you can screenshot it and you can get a pretty good image of what is happening. You really can. See how fast that went? It came from over here and it literally, you all, honey, let me tell you something. It literally disappeared into the sky. Probably disappeared into another dimension is probably what it did. If I can get that back there, I'm not sure where it showed up at because they fly so fast, extremely fast. And you can see the timestamp. It's like 2100. Let's just do this, you all. There it went, just like that. It just literally twirling around. It went right there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time through that, y'all. Let me just let it go, let you watch it like that, so you can see that these are not just regular streaks of light, shooting stars. No, they're not. That one was a pretty big one right there. You see how fast it did? It literally is scooting across that sky. Right there. That is the kind that lines themselves up in a row. They came from over here and they shot all the way across the sky is what they did. And really, you have to ask yourself, where are they going? See, when we look at the observatories with just the Subaru telescope, we don't get that good of a view. We really do not. Not like this right here, because this literally looks over the peaks at the highest point possible. Whoa, do you see that right there? See if we can get that. There it came from over here, and it shot across there is what it did. Shot straight across. Look at that. Straight across at, it's 3:45 in the morning. That long cylindrical shape UFO, there it goes right there, is 3:46. It's, and it disappeared. It literally disappeared, you all, is what it did. Totally disappeared. And these are time-lapse videos, and they are sped up really fast, is what they are. Let's push that button. If we want to get through this, it went down there somewhere. I don't know what this light is down there that's glowing. Probably the city. You see that one? It came up from the city. Let's see if we can catch it. It literally came out of the city. See, that one shot up from the ground. I don't know what type this one is right here, but it did. It shot up straight from the hole in the ground. Boom. It's hard, you all, to stop. It's hard to catch it. It really is. Even, look at it. It's got a glowing tip right here, you all. A glowing tip. Can you imagine how long this is? It's longer than an airplane. It really is. Much longer than an airplane coming up out of the ground. Okay, we got that like that, you all. We're going to look at a lot more. Let me put this back to me, you all. We got a lot to look at. We really do. That's on the, yes, Susan, honey, thank you all. That is on the 3rd of April. We're going to look at another one, and this is going to be on the 2nd of April is what it is. The 2nd of April. So this is real-time stuff right here at the observatories in Hawaii. It's pretty cool. Some have, you see, you missed that one right there. Some have more activity going on than others. Like right above the volcano, there appeared one of those things that have the ability to line themselves up, one after the other. I can't get to it. Let me just push the button. I'm not going to play because you want to see it for yourself without me having to stop it over and over and over and over. So let's look at this, you all. Now, I will tell you that there is some days. You see that shoot? Look, let's look at this, you all. It literally, it shot up out of the ground. Do you see that? It shot straight up out of the ground. It bursted through with a thing of light, and out it came from the ground, just like that. And it's traveling. It's even traveling fast. Even with this sped up, it's traveling super fast. High above the cloud tops where we can't see it. I bet it's traveling faster than the speed of light, is what I think. Faster than the speed of light is what I think is happening. It's like a river of clouds. It is, it's wild. See, over here, when you've seen this stuff right here, that's what you see on the NASA product, too. The things that happen over here, it happens on here also. Let me put this back to me, you all. Thank you for tuning in. If you're... Angelique, I had this in my laptop. I don't even know how I found it in my laptop. From a while back is what I had it from a while back. Y'all, we're going to look at another one. This is pretty cool too. We're going to come back over here. We're looking at the 1st of April now. The 1st of April. Boom, do you see it going? It's like they ran around in a circle. You had a long cylindrical shape one come, and then you had the one that lines themselves up in rows. They look like circle things, you all. Just think, they're up there and nobody can see them. They're up there flying around, and there's telescopes beneath these telescopes, is what I think also. Beneath. And this is, look at that. Oh, wow. They're really doing a number up there, you all. Look at that. They are doing a number up there, and it's, what, we'll see that? It's the one that lines itself up, shooting across the sky. Right there. Right there. Let me see if I can get to it so you can see it. Right there. You see it? Right there. Right there. I have that in the picture behind me, too, on here. See, it came straight out of the clouds. Let's keep it going, you all. Because there are people who truly do doubt that there's any... Ooh, there was something up there that came down from the top. Do you see it? The right corner. It's those things that line themselves up. It comes down at 2300 hours. It's right up here, you all. Let's see if we can get to it. There it is, right there. These are seen on the NASA products right here. These are seen on the NASA products. Let me put this back to me for a second. I wanted to pull up that that NASA product because I did a video on it. I did on those. It was like one of these right here. See, they called this a particle event. But those things that are flying across the sky, a lot of these right here can be found, can be seen at those observatories in Hawaii. They can be seen there, you all. I'm looking for the big long ones is what I was looking for, that line themselves up one by one. And I'm not seeing any in this particular photos, but they are in a lot of the photos is what they're in, a lot of them. Ships. Oh, here's some. Here's like almost some like this, you all. Okay. So yeah, let me put this back to me. Let's get back to our observatory because we want to look at those observatories, you all. You can see them right here. Let me see if I got one of those pictures. Yeah, I got this. So let me look at this, you all. So if you're just tuning in, these are all the different types that fly across. And they have been captured by the sun too. Look at that. All the different types that fly across during this footage that we have. See, isn't that neat? These look like little bitty white cubes. And these right here, these type came out of the sun in a solar flare back in around 1999 or 2000. There were white ones and there were black ones. They came out. See, and look at this. They lined themselves up. These are all can be seen on this footage that I've showed you. Every single one of these can be seen on there. Every one of them. You know, if people see the glowing lights in the sky, these are not Elon Musk satellites either. They're not. See, look at this. And this observatories with their lasers, I'm sure they're shooting at something up there. They're bound to be, and because the way that these things fly, okay, the way that they fly, let me put this back to me. We got to go back to the observatory thing and push that play button. I'm sorry. Yeah, you all, we can look at this because there is so much activity going on in the skies above. I'm wondering why there's so much light right here. And it is 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning right here, and it's glowing. It's got a yellow glow to it, a yellow glow to it. And I know that city is not that bright. You all know that that city down there is not that bright at 1 o'clock in the morning, glowing yellow. There is, however, talk of people saying Something about yellow glowing. Yeah, oblong. That's right. Yellow glowing portal. Yeah, could be. Hello, Susan B. Honey. Yeah, you are. There's something to it. There's something to all of this glowing. Could you imagine being there at night, seeing things? So now you see that right there that came up. They flew straight across right there. That is a saucer right there. That looks like a flying saucer. I did not zoom up on that. I really didn't. That looks like a flying saucer right there, that streak. It really does look like that. Whoa! Did you see all of that, you all? Look at that. Can you see that right there? Then we need to take an image, a screenshot of those right there. I don't think that they are the cylindrical shaped ships. Oh my gosh, you all. If you look down here at the bottom, this right here looks like a massive interdimensional ship right down here at the bottom. A massive interdimensional ship with windows. This is the outline of it. It could be right here in this dimension, so it's probably manifested physically. It's this long right here, and it's got great big gigantic window openings in it right there. I can see something right there too, you all. Oh my gosh. You all, we got to look at that. We really do. We need to look at that up close because that is a massive ship, and there's something going on down there. There really is something going on. I wanted to take a screenshot of it. I just wonder. I really do wonder about this at times. See how fast it flew in there? Look at that. Let's just let it go. You go ahead and fly around up there, do your own thing. Yeah, because they are literally flying so fast up there. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that flash of light that go across there? Now, there have been times that we've looked at the observatory and there's been like a flash of light that literally went across the sky. Let's see if we can catch it. Oh, was it right there? Right there. 456. 456, we can come there at 456. I want to try to see if we can get to it. And I apologize for doing this because there it is right there. It's a ship right there in the center. Okay, so we seen it. It flashed. It did. It really flashed. Just think, it just literally covers the city, you all. All of this stuff covers the city completely is what it does. Covers it all the way up. And if you're just tuning in, this is real footage. It really is real footage from just like a couple days ago. Real live footage. You can see it right here. It's not airplane or anything like that. But what I'm talking about is down here. It looks like there's like an interdimensional ship right through here. Look at this. These are the two long, either they're flat discs or they're cylindrical shaped UFOs. It's right here. It looks like there is a massive ship straight like this, curving around an interdimensional ship, and there looks like there's like windows. And I'm not going to say what else I think is inside there right here. I'm not. It looks like there's some oval windows. I've seen this ship also underneath the sun. There's a ship that is this massive with oval windows underneath the sun. You all look at this. Straight across. That's not a normal cloud either. It isn't. And there may be those who have this. You might be just now tuning into something like this and thinking, what is she showing? Well, I'm showing what's really out there. And this has been documented. Look how bright that light is. I would not be surprised if a massive UFO did not land there. I would not be surprised at all. Huge bright light, a massively bright light. Okay, that's it for those you all. Let me put this back to me. We can look at some more. If you're just tuning in, we can, and we're going to look at some more. Was that the that was the? Let's look at the first. We're going to look at the. Did we just do the 1st of April? Let's do the. We're going to do the 1st of April, you all. Let's look at the 1st of April and see what they got going on here. Yep, they got some going on. You can see it right here. Or no, we already looked at that. Did we look at that? I guess we're going to find out. We could have, and I just got myself sidetracked, caught up in these. I think we did because it came down from up there too. We already looked at that. Good night. I think those are those one ships. Yeah, we've already looked at that. They rode in, is what happened. They rode in all of a sudden, is what they did, and that looks so wild. It looks like a whole new world. It really does. A totally new world is what it looks like. We're gonna look at the 31st of March, if that's okay. The 31st of March, to see what's this looking at like. Oh, okay. So yeah, they had some activity right there, right here. You see it right there on the corner over here, right over here. They were flying around right there in the corner. Let's keep going, you all. We gonna watch it. See, when there's so much cloud cover, I think that when it gets like this, they don't want people to document what's happening. That's what I think. When it gets like that, you're not going to see much of anything. But I've seen something flying around right there. You see it? They flying around fast. Let's see if we can capture them, you all. Right through this area. Barely capture them right here. Just barely capture it. Flying around. Now, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it play out so you can see it on here. And now it's rode into April the 1st. It's a really thick cloud covering. Look how bright that Venus thing is. And whatever these two were, they're not as close together as they were, you all. They aren't. Let's put this back to me. I want to show now a different view. This is good. A different view of them. I think I haven't showed them yet. We're going to look at it. A different view, angle. A different angle, because they got different angles of the island. A camera. I think they sit on a catwalk or something like that. Let's look at this. It's pretty cool. And I did share a short like clips from this right here of those large cylindrical UFOs in the sky. They came from this one right here. See those observatories over there on that one side? I don't think this one had very much activity taking place on it. Because it certainly doesn't look like it did. No, see, we are almost at the end of it, and it's already 3 something in the morning, and this has not got that very much activity at all. But we'll look at it. I gotta keep going, because if I slow down, I'm going to get sleepy, and I don't like to slow down. I do not want to slow down at all. We're going to look at the, this is the 2nd of April right here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I showed. Because it had these things on it right there. Do you see them up there at the top and going down at the bottom? Someone said, Gina, can you please show this frame by frame? I'm sorry, I can't. This is a time lapse, and even when you slow it down, you ain't going to get the correct things on it. You're not going to get the correct frames that you may be looking for. You're not. Let's just watch it. No, they're not shooting stars. They're UFOs. They're long cylindrical shaped shooting stars. Shooting stars. Long cylindrical shaped UFO ships. What is that? What is that down there? Why they got a big bright light on that road like that, you all? That's what it is, a big bright light on that road. And I'm wondering why that big bright light is showing right down there on that road. How to get to that? Oh, it's there, right there. Okay, well, it literally lit up the whole entire road. That looks like a massive, I don't know how that could do it like that. I really don't. From that one area, and it's lit up the whole road. That's okay. We're just going to keep going. It's all right. Just keep going. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's still pretty bright for 1 o'clock in the morning is what it is. You live on the Black Sand subdivision? I've been to that little, the Black Sand beach. It was very small. I bet you do, Dennis, see a lot of stuff. And you don't got much light pollution there either. That's what I think. There's hardly any light pollution in a lot of those areas, which makes it even wonderful. It does. Let's look at the April 1st. You all, let's come over here and look at it. Wow, we got you on here. For those who are just tuning in, that right there was I didn't. Here's a cylindrical UFO right here, great big long shape. It literally goes from here to here. Oopsie. No, I just wanted to show the other ones too that came down from right there. There was some that came down right there. Wait, there was one up there and I missed it. There's one that goes right here, and you know they fly so fast, and you're not going to get to see it if you are looking. And a lot of people are not up there looking for UFOs. They're not. Well, you're not up here on this mountainous area where they got good views. Whoa! Did you see that? Came straight up out of that ground. It came straight up through the clouds. Let's find that timestamp because that's exactly what it did. Whoa, are you able to see that? Look at that shooting across the sky right there. It literally came at 2200. 2200. Let's get back there, you all. We're going to find, there it is right there. It came and it went boom straight up through there. That's not a shooting star coming up from the ground. It's a UFO. Yeah, so shooting stars don't come up from the ground. They don't. And I'm beginning to doubt the thing about shooting stars because every time I see something like that, it turns out to look just like a ship, okay? It does. It looks like a ship to me, but shooting stars don't shoot up from the ground, but ships do, and airplanes take off. Look at that. They come up from the ground, but this is a great big long. These right here, they look small from a distance. As they get closer, they get bigger. And I think that they can, look how big this got. They can stretch themselves out too. If you look on those NASA products, these things right here, they can line themselves up and they can stretch across the whole entire breadth of that product by the sun. They can go all the way through the sun and then it's gone. It's totally gone. Now you see it, and then now you don't, because it's gone. It's right there in the center. Let's just keep watching. Right there. I know that they're very, these observatories, they get lots of good pictures. They really do get good pictures. And it's too bad we can't turn on the news and see things with pictures of the universe and the stars and stuff. A lot more educational things like this. I don't know what that was. No, that looks like that's something coming from above, you all. That is something coming from above. Oh my gosh. That light is coming from above. You see that? It is literally, it's coming from a massive UFO above in the sky. Oh my gosh. And it's sweeping. I wonder if they beamed down something. That's what I'm thinking. Did you beam down something? It's literally, it's coming from up here. It's coming straight down, and it's literally going like that is what it's doing, you all. Just like that. Right up there in the sky, you all. At 3:43 in the morning. Okay, it is very active at 3:43 in the morning. Even when you look at the other observatories that we see, even when you look at the other ones that we see, it's very active. It literally sweeps that whole area. That is wild. See, they turned, the observatories turned when that happened. I want to get to that point so we can watch it again. Sweep that area. Go ahead, sweep it. Boom! A massive pinkish reddish light or something coming down through there. Wow. That is wild, you all. It's fascinating too to look at it. It really is. Oh, now they got green? Did they get green? Did they get a green light too? They did! They got a green light! UFOs have green lights too, you all. They got red and green lights. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You all see that green? It's got a green light now. This ain't no spotlight. This is coming from a massive UFO up there in the sky. I want to try to get to that green light if I can get to it. I went too far. I got to let it get back to that UL because it had a green light to it. Now, if you've been abducted, okay, if you've been abducted, if you've seen a UFO, let me say this. If you've seen those UFOs in the sky, they have those lights on them. I saw them when I was little. I saw a red light, a green light, and I think I saw a blue light. It could have been yellow, but I saw that. It was right across the street. I live right by the elementary school. Great big lights, okay? And that's what I think happened. I think there is a massive UFO up there in the sky right above that observatory with those big old bright lights. They can flash whatever bright light they got. You know, they got that Simon Says game, and I think on E.T. something. What was it? They had the different lights that twirled around. Okay, what was that, you all? Because I really didn't watch the movie E.T. I saw something about lights and stuff. Yes, that's okay. If somebody's meant to see it, they'll see it. If somebody's meant to understand, they'll understand it. If not, they're not going to understand, and they're not going to be able to see it. Okay, they're not. All we can do is just continue to share. That's all we can do is continue to share, you all. Wow, let's see this, you all. Let me just put it back to this screen. That is exciting. That is really exciting. I want to watch that again. I really do. I want to watch that red light sweep down from above. There's the red. Okay, there was the green. Right there, there's the green. Boom. And that is coming from the sky. And it's coming at an angle. It's like that. Look at the observatories. They're getting glowing of a green, you all. And it's at 4:50 something in the morning. There's green all over them. 4:50 something in the morning. Let me see if I can get it back. I really want to try to get it back on there. We got a hint of green. Now it's red. Miss it. You all, it happens so fast. It really does. I want to try to get it. There's the green. It made the whole sky green. And it came from this angle like this. It must be hovering over them, you all. That UFO must be hovering in the sky. That's what it must be doing. I'm just going to push you. I'm tired of. Well, I'm sure some people say, Gina, I am tired of you. Keep going back and forth. Can you just let us watch the rest of the video? Yes, you can. You can watch it. You can watch it. There's one thing I do want to say. Have you noticed at times when you take your pictures, there is like a line in the sky that shows up on your pictures like that? Have you noticed that? Let's watch this again, you all. I'm not going to touch it, okay? I'm going to let you watch it all the way through is what I'm going to do. You can watch it all the way through without me touching it. Although I want to, but I won't. I won't do it. Hello, Starfire. Thank you, Susan, honey. I'm getting excited. I am getting excited. Like, boom, you got the big green light going on, you all. They got the green light. Okay, that one is done, you all. And now there are people who like watching this. I love it. I do like looking at things like this, and I'm sure a lot of you all do too, because it is exciting to see things like this. It is, and I don't get no negative feeling from it. I don't. Otherwise, I'm not going to be on here getting all excited. Okay, I'm not. So yeah, that was the 31st. Let's look at the 30th. See if they've got something going on. Here's the problem with the 30th. I think something happened on certain days, and they don't got no footage. They don't got no footage at all. You see, it's like a blank screen. There is no footage showing up. All you'll see is the timestamp, and that's it. No, the camera, I guess they decided they weren't going to film. What was the 31st? What was the 30th? Was there something significant taking place on the 30th, you all? Do you know anything about that? Globally, geopolitically, in the stars, any alignments, any moons, anything like that? Was there anything special that took place on the 30th? Yeah, that's right, Angelique. Cameras can pick up things. Cameras have X-ray vision too, and they have night vision too. We don't have night vision, but the cameras do. The technology is so advanced. Yeah, please do not get into politics on here. Yeah. Yeah, if you're all just tuning in, boom. So let me put this back to me. So the cameras have now stopped. Okay, they have stopped. And please keep your comments polite and kind. And yeah. And please be respectful of others. I just want to say right now, I have thousands of people who send me messages with pictures, videos, and I don't get to not even 1% of them. I don't. It is totally impossible for me to do that. And I hope you understand. Okay, I do. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but it's not possible. It's just me. It's all it is me. Yeah. So you all, let's look at this. So we're going to get back over here. I think there is no more for that on that timestamp, you all. There really isn't on that particular day. Did we already look at all the ones that were on the other webcam? Is what I'm wondering. Yeah. Because if not, we're going to come over here and look on the 30th. I think that they had a lot of cloud cover on the 30th. They did. See, now they got the glowing of the yellow. They got, do you see that red light that came from up above? Now, I do know that they have like a red light over here on the observatories, like an alarm light or something like that also. Yeah. Yeah, you can try sharing on the Telegram. People do share. All I ask is if they do not share back to back, back to back, because it comes across as spamming, is what happens at times, and comments get lost and comments get. Whoa, there's something right there. So I think we've already seen that UFO. Look at that UFO flying across the bottom. Boom. And here we are in the daylight time, you all. That's what we are. So, yeah, I think we've already seen those, is what I think we've already seen. Yeah. Melissa Honey. I am on Telegram. And, yeah, let me get over there really fast. I'm on Telegram. I mainly just share things from this, let's see, how can I get over here, you all? Let me see. I don't know how to make this big, you all. But anyhow, I do have a Telegram account. I have literally messed myself up over here. You see green lights in the movies. That's right. Yeah. So, that's okay. I cannot navigate to the Telegram while I'm on here, and that's all right, you all. That's, it's quite all right. Yeah. Thank you, Susan. Yeah. You just posted it. Let me see something really fast. I'm not going to be on here very much longer. I'm not. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't concentrate and do this, you all, with this stuff like this. I really cannot. Because it's quite distracting. There, that's it. But that will only take you to the chat section right there. Yeah. So, so we got something going on, and it's pretty wild. It really is pretty wild. We got all these UFOs that were picked up by the cameras, the telescopes in Hawaii. All of these right here that you see on the screen. Yeah. YouTube is my main platform. I just want to make that clear. It's my main platform that I use, and I will at times do a very short video on the Facebook, and but my majority of my videos are all over here on this YouTube platform, and I will share links on my Telegram to this YouTube platform right here too. Mostly people just comment on the Telegram is what they do. So yeah, you all, this is pretty exciting right here. Looking at all those ships, and for those who did not know that there are such things as UFOs, there are, and they're ships, and somebody has to operate those ships. They do, and they're in our space. They're in our airspace all around the world, and they can be picked up above the cloud tops here at the observatories in Hawaii. They can. And I want to thank you all for coming on here. And thank you, moderators, because it is exciting. It is to get other images like you see on those NASA products, regardless how other people may feel about it. I happen to like them because I like the pretty colors, and I can see validity in it with these images right here from the observatories. I see these images right here also on the NASA products. Why? Because I like to look thoroughly and I like to look at the details. Okay, I do, and I like to compare. So I do see similarities. I do. Um, so yeah. So with that being said, I am going to go. And thank you all once again. So hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all, and thank you so much. Um, it's a good time to be alive. It is, and it's good that we have this opportunity to search and share. Okay, it's wonderful. Technology is able to reach across thousands of miles and connect, and for that I am thankful. I really am thankful for it. Because it's not every day that you get to do something like this. It isn't, because years and years ago this was not possible, but now it is possible. So it's great. And we can use this tool that we have. We can use it for good. We can. And that's what I want to do. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.